Hi, and welcome to Fabric Bias. I had a bunch of scraps and I have a project that I need to get done for a friend of mine. I'm not need, but I want to get done. And so I'm taking those scraps and I'm turning them all into little zipper pouches here. I did 3 of them earlier today. I was kind of playing and trying to figure out how to do that thing where you don't get the rounded corners, and well, I wasn't that successful on it. I need to go watch a video, but unfortunately I'm not sure I'm going to get to do that because I just need to get these done. I want to get them done by Friday, and that's only 2 days away. So this one's for me. I tried at one point to just cut the ends off, right before the stops, and then I just sewed a 1/4 of an inch further out, and then I realized, well, then I have the raw edges of the zipper sticking out, and I'm not sure how that's going to work. I put a little glue on there because I don't have any fray check on that. And then so this one I cut, when I cut it, I used pinking shears, so hopefully that'll work on this one. This one's for me. I'm going to keep it. This one on this side, I put a tab at the end. I covered the end of the zipper, and it was so thick, and I got too close to it that I ended up with a nice, I can't even push it all the way out, it's so thick. So this one is cut short, straight, and that one had a tab. I was playing to try to figure it out. I really should just go watch a video, and that would be the easiest thing to do. But anyway, I did have time to go and pull zippers, and I had a pile of fabric, and I just put together and matched everything up. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 that I'm going to try to get done. The zipper, these don't take very long, and since I'm decided I'm not going to fool with the edges to try to figure it out, I'm just going to go straight up and not put tabs on the ends. It should go pretty fast. So wish me luck. Back in a flash. I have both sides sewn on, and I have the top stitching done. And yeah, in between getting all this done, I watched a video from Christine at Christine's Home Affairs, and she had said that when she doesn't stitch all the way down here on her top stitch, it's much easier to turn the corners. Of course, I had already done one whole side on every one of these bags before I watched the video. So I've taken this bag and I did the second side, and on all the second sides I went short. And so I have taken this one and I locked the stitch in back up here, and I picked out the stitches on both ends, and I'm going to give it a go and see if it is actually easier to flip around. And if that's the case, well, that would be great, because that would be super easy, just stopping short there to get that to turn easier. So I'm going to give that a go. I'm actually just going to sew this one up and see how it goes, and then yeah, and then I'll do the rest of them based off that. All right, I've got my tab sitting on here so I don't forget it. Hopefully I won't do that on any of them, but we'll see. All right, back in a flash. Okay, so I just did the one, and I think she's right. It did feel like it came out easier. Now, mine, I have a lot of bulk in mine because I didn't use tabs. So my zippers actually come all the way underneath here, because there you can see where the tab is, the rest of the zippers here. So mine are going to curve regardless, because I didn't use the tab. So it's a little thinner, I think. I think that's why it's doing it on them, but it did push through easier on that. So I'm going to keep going on these and try to see if I feel like maybe I'm crazy because I only did one, or what. So all right, one down, bunch to go. Gonna give more a try. Ta-da, here they are all done. So these are the first three that I did, and I was playing with trying to figure out how to get my ends to come up straight and easier, because it's so hard to push them through, and I wasn't really that successful. I mean, they're done, but and they look fine. They look fine, but I wasn't successful at it. That's kind of, I'm just a little disappointed in myself for that one, but they're cute. So I'm giving that one to my friend. These are all for my friend for something that she's doing, and she wanted some cute little bags made out of cute material. And so I'm like, okay, except this one I'm going to keep. So this one I'm running a little test on. I'm going to take it, I'm going to travel with it, I'm going to wash it and see how my ends, if my ends come unraveled or not. But I don't really need to know that anymore, but I did put 2 tabs on it. So I'm totally keeping this one. I like it. I think it's cute. These ones I picked out of a whole bunch of scraps. I just kept digging until I could find a whole bunch more scraps to make some more bags for her out of what I hope she thinks is cute fabric. This one I'm also going to keep because my daughter loves Care Bears, and so I just think it came out super cute. It was from her fabric, and yeah, I want that one, so I am going to keep 2. I don't usually, but I'm going to this time around. And then these are the rest of them. This one, I can think of everybody who I can't get the thread off, but that reminds me of my sister. I would keep that for my sister, but I did say I was going to give these away too already for a reason. So I'm debating on that one, but I'm probably going to do what I said I was going to do. These 2, I already gave her a bag last week that was made out of the same fabric. So hopefully she likes these too. Different video. And there we go. Oh, that's a little wrinkly in there. I'll have to press that again. Okay. I had a little bit of this fabric left, and I pretty much, the size of the bag was determined by the fabric that I had left in both the lining and the exterior fabric. This one I had this pretty blue, but I had little pieces, and I don't know if you can see it. Let me put it right down here, but that's pieced together here, and this side's pieced together here. I probably just could have turned them and pieced them together both the same way, but that's okay. On that one, but you can't even see it at all, I think, except that I'm pointing it out. At least in my opinion, you can't see it at all. Oh, I do want to tell you too, while I'm doing this, the video I mentioned earlier, I watched Christine at Christine's Home Affairs. She was talking about I'll see if I can figure out which video I was watching, because I watched a couple of hers. I watch a lot of hers, but I did watch a couple of hers just yesterday or today, and it must have been today because I didn't do it. I don't know. Anyway, I did. And she was talking about how if you just don't sew all the way, or your top stitch, you don't top stitch all the way in, it's much easier to push it through. They didn't do that great a job on this one. This is the first one I tried that, but it was true. I mean, I think it's true. Totally. It was so much easier to push these ends out. I mean, I got that all the way out here, and all the way out here. Now I wasn't using, like you can see, I'm not using fabric tabs at the end of my zippers here. I just used the length of the zipper. I cut most of this worked out to where I was cutting the fabric pieces to the length of the zipper. Or really, I went and I measured the fabric and I went, do I have that zipper length? And yeah, it came out. I like how like this edge came out. This one's a little curved still, but it did. It was way, way easier. I'll tell you about that one in just a second. I just couldn't get this one out for some reason. I'm not sure why, but it's still super cute on that one. And then these ones, so I actually made a bag. My friend that I'm giving these to, I actually made her, I did or my daughter did, I can't remember, made her bag out of this Harry Potter fabric. At least I think it's Harry Potter fabric, I don't know, on that. And so this exterior. So she might recognize that. But yeah, look at those corners. They came out really nice. I mean, that is a super easy fix to that curved corner thing, which, you know, I didn't even notice it until someone pointed out that in another video, like, oh, you can make your bags without a curved corner. Well, you know, I don't think anybody notices it, but those of us that know that you don't have to have them curved like this, which, well, that's okay. It's still cute. All right, so 1, 2, 3, turn that around, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is super cute on that one. And then this one here, so my daughter had scraps. She had these scraps and they were already cut into 4 squares. There was this one, and then there was this one, and then she had this one, which she had actually pieced together to make the same size as this one. She actually had some pieces up here too, but it was a piece of this turned the wrong way and their eyeballs sticking the wrong way. So I kind of actually, the only thing I did was trim back a little bit so that you couldn't see the eyeballs. And yeah, that came out really cute on that, out of those scraps there. And those are whole pieces. So I might just hang on to this one too on that. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 of these bags that I'm going to take to my friend, sneak in some for myself for one time, and my sisters on that one. And yeah, so there they are. There they are. I hope you like them. I hope that wherever, whenever you're at, you're having a great time. And thanks for watching.